Hi, it's Michelle. I am at Stamford Bridge, where it's ended 3-3 between Chelsea and Roma in this highly thrilling Champions League Group G game. I almost don't even know where to start. Well, let's start off with Chelsea's performance early on in the game. I mean, they look much more organised and much more relaxed compared to that performance that they put in against Crystal Palace on Saturday. And they went 2-0 ahead. You know, they looked quite comfortable early on. I mean, David Luiz scored that superb goal in the 11th minute. Now, David Luiz, I'm going to talk about him in a bit more detail because he was playing in midfield in the absence of N'Golo Kante, and he really put in a shift for Chelsea today. Opened the scoring for Chelsea in the 11th minute before Eden Hazard made it 2-0 with his goal in the 37th minute. I mean, with that goal as well, I want to point out that how well Hazard and Morata combined, just as you saw in the win against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. They really are, you know, they're forming quite a partnership. You're seeing that whenever they play. But yeah, I mean, it was 2-0. Chelsea looked quite comfortable. I mean, Roma, they were threatening, and they certainly looked a threat. But you couldn't have predicted that they would then go on and score 3 goals to really turn the game on its head. But they did that, and the crucial thing was that they got that goal right before half-time in the 40th minute when Kolarov, he took a shot. He got past Azpilicueta all too easily. And his shot deflected off Anders Christensen, who of course started in defence for Chelsea alongside Cahill and Azpilicueta. And it was an unfortunate deflection, but it gave Roma the confidence that they needed to come back out after the break and try and get something from this game. And it looked like they were going to get all 3 points, because even Dzeko, who of course in the build-up of this match had said that he thinks that he's improved since leaving England, he scored twice, one of which was a stunning volley. He scored twice within something like 6 minutes rather, to make it look like Chelsea were heading for their 3rd successive defeat in all competitions. But Eden Hazard saved everything for Chelsea with his header from Pedro's cross in the 75th minute to end it 3-3. Chelsea still top of the Champions League group, 2 points ahead of Roma, because of course in the other game Karabag drew with Atletico. So, you know, there's nothing to worry about really, but Conte will certainly be worried about the ease at which his side let in 3 goals. They are letting in goals week in, week out now, and he's got to be concerned with that. I want to focus on Luiz, because he impressed me in midfield. Conte had said that he doesn't want Luiz to play in midfield. He said that for the Palace game. He said that he prefers to play in defence. But I think after seeing Fabregas and Bakayoko struggle against Palace, he decided that the only thing he could do today was start Luiz, and it was certainly a really, really good decision. But when Luiz was brought off, that's when Dzeko's 2 goals came. Luiz wasn't happy, by the way, at being substituted. He was talking back to the bench, and you know, he wasn't happy at coming off. But for me, I think while Kante is out, Luiz certainly looks like the player who's going to be playing in midfield. I think he has to, because Christensen is a really solid defender. The only problem is that Luiz was brought up, I think, because Conte was avoiding a serious injury to him. But for Chelsea now, you know, the key thing is they haven't lost here today. You know, they haven't suffered their 3rd successive defeat in all competitions. They now host Watford here at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League, a game they must win if they are to keep up with league leaders Manchester City.